Today we're talking about Nonhle Thema. She needs no introduction. Now, we've noticed that she's been on different podcasts in the last year. Within Hazel, Podcast and Chill, and just the other day she was on Engineer Your Life with Ulungelo, and we're here to talk about it. Welcome to Pop Culture Daily News. You know, when I feel like I know Nonhle, she loses me again with every word she utters. I feel like she has been on a mission to share her journey, her experience, and her awakening. And I feel like there is something she wants to tell us, just like Michael Jackson in his days, about the industry. And she holds back again. You don't want to mess with the wrong people. Let's first look at some of the questionable things she says on the podcast. The recent one was, the industry, and I quote, "The industry is governed by the powers of darkness," close quote. You know, I had to pause for a second when she said that. If I was the interviewer, I would have gone deeper on that statement. Like, we want to know, what have you seen? What have you heard? What did you get yourself into? Like, give us something. Who is the devil in the industry? Because, you know, there's always a ringleader. We think that the devil in the entertainment industry is only in America, in Hollywood, you know, but something is sinister. Something sinister is happening here in South Africa. Ms. Thema continued to say on the Engineer Your Life podcast, and I quote again, "Things were happening until I started tampering with the wrong side. I was no longer serving God," close quote. She says she was no longer pure at heart. These are not my words, guys. I can't lie. This is Nonhle Thema saying this. And I know that she was referring to something here. At no point did she refer to herself and the things she did to get where she is now. She says she was demure. She wasn't chasing attention. She remembers herself as that. But funny thing is that people don't remember her as that. People remember her as rude, fame hungry, and it seems like she isn't putting the blame on her at all. And well, Twitter cancelled her. There's nothing wrong with elevating spiritually and consciously, but not without taking accountability. I didn't hear her taking responsibility for her downfall, and now she says she operates on a different realm and nothing can harm her, quoting the Bible saying, 1,000 fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but nothing will come near you. Am I thinking deep? Besties, tell me if I'm out of line. I'm also very confused of the terms she uses. She's talking about low vibrations, spiritual guides, forces. Is she Christian or spiritual? Hi, it's none of my business. Let's listen to what she says when asked what happened to her marriage.
Why did your marriage end?
I've just grown. I'm a different person now, and I'm in a different season. And God has somebody else waiting out there for me. Yeah. Just life has seasons. Life is seasonal. You can't hold on to things forever. And we grow as people. I've grown, and my desires now are very different. So it's about just being in a different space and allowing God to just let things end when they have to end and not fight. All the things I thought I was making the right decisions about. I thought this was the guy. I thought this was the job. I thought this was the friend. You know? And when he says let go of a relationship, let go of a person, I had to obey so that I could just unpack and reprogram myself from scratch so that I could be in alignment and be where I'm supposed to be, which is where I am right now.
Do you guys feel like she answered the question? Or was she just being motivational as always, but not telling us the cause of her marriage dissolving? Let's listen to the last clip that takes the cup.
Because you choose your parents when you come on earth. You decide on the family that you're going to descend upon to complete your mission on this earth. Does that make sense to you?
I'm getting
Because I
getting
said
you.
something like this and people misunderstood it.
Sure.
So when we land here, we already know which family we are going to land in. Hence why when a mother gives birth to a child, the child is very familiar with the mom. It's very familiar with how to get milk. Because we've been here before. We've done this before. We've been in existence. We are energies. It's just that it gets transferred in different forms. And when we land here, it gets transformed in a physical form, a body. And that is why children love their parents more, because they want to be here with you. They chose you because you have a mission to achieve here. You have a mission to accomplish. There's a soul contract that you have already entered into an agreement with God. Because God has already created you. You are created before you reincarnate into this body. So we've been in existence prior to other realms and dimensions. So when I chose my parents to be my parents, there were lessons I needed to learn from them. That's one of the main reasons why. When I look at my life, I realize why I chose the parents I chose. Because we choose our own parents before we come we reincarnate on earth. You know that?
No.
We do. In the spirit realm, you choose your parents.
So what about all the kids who end up in dustbins? Like, would they have chosen
Now
their
that
parents?
that is a complex question, and I do not have an answer.
I was like, Yeke, when Saul asked her about the babies that are born and thrown in dustbins by their mothers. I have never heard of such. She talks about reincarnation, being in other realms before we were born. Does the Bible talk about this? What book is she reading? This I would like for her to explain and get back to Saul's question. Well, if you really enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it. And like this video. Okay, besties, I'll see you on the next one.